to another story we've been following all weekend. Two stark contrasts over the death of Fidel Castro, just 90 miles apart. As those in Cuba are mourning the death of the dictator, we are seeing Cuban exiles whose families fled Castro's regime rejoicing in the streets in South Florida. Here with a live look at the celebration in Miami's Little Havana is our own Rick Leventhal. Rick, we saw the celebrations yesterday. Is it a similar atmosphere today?
And Elizabeth, Miami police just moments ago closed traffic here on Calle Ocho, Southwest A Street, so the people can actually move out into the street in front of Cafe Versailles and celebrate the death of a dictator. I want to show you the front page of the most popular newspaper in South America, Diario Las Americas. It says, "Nunca más," with a profile shadow of Fidel Castro. Nevermore, the death of a dictator. And this party started in earnest Friday night after word leaked out that, in fact, finally, as many people had hoped for, the leader of that communist country did, in fact, pass away at the age of 90. And they poured out into the street here, banging on pots and pans, singing and chanting, which you can hear them doing right now, and celebrating this change in Cuban culture. The people here believe that Castro was responsible for decades of oppression, jailing and killing thousands of dissidents, stealing their homes and silencing their opposition. And millions of these people, and many of these folks actually were forced to flee Cuba, boarding small boats for that treacherous 90-mile journey to Florida, where many have settled. In fact, exiled Cubans make up almost one half of Miami-Dade's 2.5 million residents. The folks out here say they will keep on celebrating for as long as they can.
Rick, what is the scene like down in Cuba, just 90 miles south?
Well, the scene in Havana and across Cuba is very, very different. It's a much more somber tone, and many will tell you that they're not allowed to celebrate the death of a dictator in Cuba. For whatever it's worth, publicly people are mourning there. Privately, some have expressed hope that Castro's passing could lead to a relaxing of rules down there and perhaps a freer country, a freer Cuba. That remains to be seen, but I can tell you, Elizabeth, that this thing is only growing bigger by the hour, and the folks here show no signs of letting up. They will probably continue celebrating beyond Fidel's burial, which is scheduled for December 4th in Santiago.
All right, Rick Leventhal reporting live. Thank you so much, Rick. We appreciate it.